From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. This is your 5+ extended forecast. Really nice weekend. Daytime highs today only topping out into those upper 70s. For Sunday, we'll top out into the low to mid 70s. Still plenty of sunshine. And then that's when everything changes going into the work week. We finish out this nice weekend. By the time we get to Monday and Tuesday, a couple things are changing. One, we're significantly warming back up into those low to mid 80s right away because it's going to be very, very windy heading into Sunday night, Monday, and Tuesday, and even Wednesday. We're talking about wind gusts right around, let's just average around 20 to 25 miles per hour. I think at its highest, we could see wind gusts near 30 miles per hour. I think at its lowest, sustained winds right around 10 to 15 miles per hour. Either way, all these strong wind gusts are going to be coming up from the south. That's going to boost temperatures very quickly for Monday and Tuesday. Still talking about lots of sunshine, but it's also going to increase our fire danger because it's still very dry. Still have a lot of those burn bans as well. And so when you kick in that wind, that's going to add an extra factor. The good news is, I'm almost excited to say it. You've already probably been staring at it the whole time I've been talking about. We're still talking about the nice weekend and still warming up to the beginning of the week. It doesn't matter. Because what everybody's focused on later on this week, finally we have some significant rain chances back into the forecast. They're coming on some pretty busy days. Halloween is this upcoming week, Thursday. I think we're good on Halloween. We'll talk about it coming up. But I tell you what, we've been talking about these rain chances for the past few days, and models continue to trend to look really good for this upcoming Wednesday. Cold front comes in and some good, decent rainfall looks to be coming back into the forecast. Waking up tomorrow morning for your Sunday morning as you head out the door. Still very comfortable outside. Temperatures starting off into those low to mid 50s, upper 50s across the river valley. And those daytime highs even get a little bit cooler. That cooler air sinks down just a little bit more for Sunday. Daytime highs right around those mid to upper 70s across northwest Arkansas and the river valley. Straight chance we see a low 80 across eastern Oklahoma for tomorrow. As we get into Sunday morning, that's when we start this really windy and warming trend. Even though that cooler air is going to hang around for tomorrow, for Sunday, it's going to feel nice outside. It's going to be windy in the morning hours, winds coming out of the southeast. That's when we see those wind gusts peaking up right around 15 to 20 miles per hour. Good news is, as we go on throughout the rest of the day for your Sunday, those winds die out, only hovering around 5 to 10 miles per hour. But then they ramp up going into Monday and Tuesday. Here's a look at the temperature trend over the next couple days. Again, for Sunday, really nice, comfortable day today across northwest Arkansas. I think Monday and Tuesday, we're right back up into those low 80s because of those strong winds coming up, peaking up around 30 miles per hour. That's going to bring in that warm, moist air. But then take a look what happens later on into the week. Here's Wednesday when that cold front comes in. I think that's our best chance for some rain. Halloween on Thursday, nice fall day. And then even later into the week, that cooler air sticks around. I'll tell you, it's because we have more rain chances even after the rain that comes potentially on Wednesday. Across the river valley, comfortable end to the weekend. Those temperatures right around those upper 70s we'll top out at. And then Monday, Tuesday, I think we could see some mid to upper 80s. It's going to be one last blast of warm air up from the south. Those wind gusts right around 20 to 30 miles per hour, like we mentioned. And again, that's going to increase our fire danger as well. You know it by now. You know where those burn bans are. Basically, everybody has those burn bans except for LaFleur County right now. Future wind gusts heading into the start of the week. This is going into Monday morning, right around 15 to 20 miles per hour. And then take a look what happens once we get to the midday. Start to get that peak heating hour, and that's when those winds really start to take off. This is where we're going to see those 20 to 30 mile an hour wind gusts midday Monday, and then once again heading into Tuesday as well. I think Tuesday is our windiest day. We see those wind gusts around 35 miles per hour. So again, here's our burn ban list. Everybody has been underneath those burn bans for quite a while, except for eastern Oklahoma. Sequoia County was added only last week. LaFleur County still, through this whole drought, has not had a burn ban so far. So still not advising to burn, even if you don't have those burn bans. I will say burn bans do exist everywhere surrounding LaFleur County, north, south, east, west. All those burn bans in those other counties. For us in Arkansas, northwest Arkansas, the River Valley, you've had those burn bans for a while. We're going on a couple weeks now with those burn bans as it's been so dry outside. We're in that extreme drought across northwest Arkansas, across the River Valley. We've had that rapid developing, rapid onset drought. So end this weekend, still above average, but it's been comfortable outside. It's going to be comfortable for Sunday. That heat builds back in by the time we get to the start of the week. Those strong winds coming up from the south are going to boost those temperatures. Then that cold front coming for Wednesday comes in. That's going to take away all the warm air, but the best news of all, it's going to bring in some rain. We're really hoping for some significant rain. At the bare minimum, it looks like we're going to see some scattered showers at best. The best case scenario is we get some good heavy rainfall. We'll have to wait and see. Have to let those models work themselves out over the next couple of days. I don't want to guarantee a good washing out right now, but I will tell you signs are showing every day that we're trending towards more rainfall by the time we get to the midweek. Let's leave it at scattered showers at best right now, though. Rain chance comes in on Wednesday. Going to see scattered showers starting into the afternoon, into the evening hours. I think even late at night Wednesday is when it really starts to get that intensity to build up. Could see a few of those isolated thunderstorms with how warm it is outside, cooler air coming in. To Thursday, Halloween, while we will take the rainfall, of course, we want to look out for those trick-or-treaters as well. You're thinking about those kiddos Thursday night, trying to get that candy for Halloween. Good news is, I think that's when our break comes in. Wednesday is our best chance right now to have some good heavy rainfall. Thursday, throughout most of the day, I think it remains dry, especially during the evening hours, as trends show right now. But then I think even more rainfall comes into the forecast by the time we get to Friday into this upcoming weekend. So let's look at what Futurecast has to say right now. Again, it's going to be very dry for Wednesday, but then once we get into the end of the week, we even have some, it's going to be dry heading into Thursday. I think once we get later on into the week, that's when we have another chance of some rainfall. So let's break this down real quick, slow it down just a bit, and break down when that rain is going to come in. Let's go back here. This is Wednesday. So Tuesday, really strong wind gusts. You see all those red lines showing up there. Those are those wind gusts peaking up around 30 miles per hour throughout the day on Tuesday. If we get into Wednesday morning, starting to see some chances of some scattered showers ahead of that cold front. You get to Wednesday afternoon, I think that's when that heavy rain potentially starts to pick up at Wednesday afternoon into Wednesday evening. And I think Wednesday evening, overnight into Thursday, is when we potentially have the greatest chances for some of those heavier showers, maybe a few isolated thunderstorms. But really all that matters is that hopefully with some cooler air and also some heavy rainfall. By the time we get into Thursday morning, early in the morning, I think especially across the river valley, we could be starting off our day with some wet roads out there, even some scattered showers. But take a look as we go on throughout the day on Thursday. Here's midday. Starting to even see some sunshine peek out. That cooler air is filtering in, clearing out that cloud coverage. And by the time we get to 5 o'clock, heading home for the day, cooler air really starting to filter in now. I think most of us see clear skies. And then by the time we're heading out to trick or treat Thursday night, here's a look at 8 p.m. Might be a little late for some. Let's go to 7 p.m. Here's 7 p.m. Most of us dry. That's good for those trick or treaters. And then throughout the rest of the night on Thursday, looking to remain dry until the overnight hours. Here's Friday morning, early in the morning, starting to see some rain start to loop back in. That low pressure system really starting to bring that rain back. And then that's when we could see some scattered showers heading into the end of the week, Friday going into next weekend. Now, I want to mention, this is the full forecast. This is the extended forecast, a week out from this. So this is going to change over the next several days. I think what doesn't change, what I'm most confident in right now is that Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening into Thursday morning, this upcoming week, there is going to be some type of rainfall somewhere across northwest Arkansas or the river valley. I want to keep it optimistic as a lot of people need that rain out there, but I also don't want to get your hopes up for a widespread scattered showers everywhere, heavy downpours. We just don't have that data just yet. Once we get into Monday, Tuesday, and even into the day of Wednesday morning, we are going to be really confident on how much rainfall we're going to be expecting. Over the next 6 to 10 days, going into the first week of November now, it's going to be still very warm outside, above average temperatures really across the central United States and into the East Coast. But here's a look at this. This is our precipitation outlook. So this is even after this Wednesday's rain. We're talking about what comes by the time we get to Friday into early November. And we're already seeing signs that we could even have some more rain chances after that. So I think signs are looking really good for us. for late October into the first week of November when it comes to those rain chances. Unfortunately, it's probably too little too late for our fall foliage. Most of it's already dried up, withered up, looking brown. You know what, there are some spots out there. I've been driving around looking for that fall foliage. I've seen some spots that held on to that moisture a little bit better, and there are some really nice colors out there. Unfortunately, for most of us, it's a lot of brown. It's a lot of red color going into that brown now. Everything's really crunchy, already starting to see a lot of those leaves fall down to the surface. Here's a look even later into November. Now we're getting past into the first to second week of November. This takes us out to the 9th. Still above average temperatures, but still looking at some really good rain chances as well. This is long range data. This is going to change several times over. What I want you to focus on in the short term is stay with us on what happens Wednesday and Thursday for a couple reasons. Again, Wednesday afternoon, drive home, could be a wet one. And it's been almost 2 months since folks have driven in the rain here. So we'll be getting that up-to-date forecast for you. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, could have some isolated thunderstorms. And then Thursday, obviously the big day for a lot of those parents with Halloween and trick-or-treating. It looks dry right now, but stay with us as we get that Halloween forecast fine-tuned over the next several days. Northwest Arkansas for your 7-day forecast. Again, to end the weekend, really nice outside for Sunday. Warming up into Monday and Tuesday, back up into those upper 80s. High fire risk. Wind gusts right around 30 miles per hour should be expected, all coming up from the south. That's why we're warming up very quickly. Wednesday is when the cold front comes in. Expect those rain chances right now between Wednesday midday into Thursday morning, very early in the morning. Then once we get through the day, Thursday into the evening hours, I think we end up seeing clear skies. Can't rule out a stray shower. Friday into next weekend, rain chances pick right back up, looking good right now. Across the river valley, it's going to be warm over the next couple of days. I think to end the weekend, it's still very nice outside Monday, Tuesday. That's when it's going to be very, very windy outside. You want to be careful with that fire danger. You know where those burn bans are. And hopefully by the time we get late into this upcoming work week, we lose some of those burn bans. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Start to get those bonfires back for a lot of folks trying to celebrate the fall season. River Valley into mid-late week. That's when those rain chances come back. That front comes in heading into Wednesday. I think we could expect rain Wednesday midday, overnight into Thursday morning. Thursday evening looks dry as it stands right now. And then next weekend, looks like we have another batch of some rain, hopefully back into the forecast. So we're almost there. We're almost to the finish line, right? Monday, Tuesday, windy, still warm outside. It's going to feel like summer once again. Warm, moist air. It's going to be humid outside as well. Wednesday is the big day. Circle it. That's when that potential first significant rain is back into the forecast, and you know where you can find your up-to-date information on when it comes to that potential rain later on this week. That's right here at Channel 5. From 5 News, I'm meteorologist Stephen Elmore. That's your 5+ extended forecast.